Sed bienvenidos y bienvenidos a otro capitulito de Red Dead Redemption 2. Dejadme como de costumbre que coloque la categoría y las etiquetillas. Otra vez, tío. Otra vez me ha vuelto a cambiar. ¿Qué le pasa a esto, joder? ¿Me ha vuelto a cambiar el título? Desde ayer Twitch me está haciendo cosas raras. Me ha vuelto... Tenía el título colocado del streaming y ya me lo ha vuelto a cambiar. No entiendo nada. Es que no tiene ningún sentido. O sea, ya había sustituido el anterior título por el nuevo y me ha vuelto a poner el anterior. En fin, ya está, parece ser que ya está más o menos bien colocado. Hoy toca recoger el campamento, que se había liado pardísimo. Vamos a hacer una ligera comprobación de la calidad. Vale, parece ser que vamos como de costumbre, no hay ningún fallo así gordo. Pues nada, vamos a hablar con Dutch para levantar el campamento. Chao.
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
So, we moving? Yeah.
So, we're
We
moving?
stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low. Turned into a bunch of killers, I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have
Jose.
This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
No, se ha dicho Maika, no.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into a goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something. Sure, this can wait.
La verdad es que a Arthur no le falta razón, Parezco el chico de los recados. Dutch ordena y yo acato. Y hago cualquier clase de tontería que mande. Da igual lo que sea. Ya me caiga más bien o más mal Dutch, Arthur lleva razón en lo que ha dicho, vamos.
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on. Again? We have to. Fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men.
Segundo, quiero ver hasta dónde tenemos que ir. Tiene que ser un sitio... ¿Aquí? ¿Pero si todo está aquí al lado? Espérate, aquí... ¿Aquí no hay nada? No hay nada de distancia, eso está... Bueno...
They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek.
Dewberry Creek!
Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. This is a big country. But now,
With the Pinkertons.
better paid bounty hunters. I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, They've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble. I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Yeah. He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first, debate second.
I'm not gonna shoot. Good.
Ver con la repetición. Y secundaria la Springfield.
You started it.
Look, here it is. A few tents, but the place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make sure. Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
La mira no puede coger las latas, de verdad. Pero esa sí la puedo coger. Esta en concreto sí. Y esa también. Ah, pues son judías.
Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that.
¿Eh?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on with me. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you? Hey,
What do you mean?
you were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons braiding down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right.
¿Y bien? ¿Está bien?
Okay, looks like they go down this way.
¿Aquí?
So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Think this is the right way? Give me a second. Continues along the shore here.
Back to what I was talking about. Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid, it's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
¿Por qué parte del mapa estamos yendo? Una parte que yo todavía no conozco, ¿no? Efectivamente, vale, vale. ¡No! Tío.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while.
¿Qué hace?
Year.
Wait a second, just want to look closer here. They carry on along this trail.
Anyway, you were saying,
He did?
and we was family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
There's a camp up ahead.
Careful.
Cuidado, careful.
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
Tendremos que dejar los caballos aquí, ¿no? Que nos vamos a acercar a caballo de verdad. Allí hay alguien moviéndose bastante en el suelo.
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
Creo que está gritando socorro.
There he is.
Está ahí, lo veo.
Quick.
No se va a ir a ningún lado.
Free. Let's get out of here. Got your knife there?
Sí, hombre, sí, siempre lo tengo a mano. A veces demasiado a mano.
Three coming right at us.
What the hell? What do you think you're doing?
What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight. That all of them?
Doesn't look like it. We got more riding in.
No veo desde aquí, tío. Buen.
That don't look German. Gonna leave you with...
Last one's making a run for it. Take it down.
Iba tú, tonto.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get them untied, we'll see what they've left behind for us.
Voy, coño, voy. Uy, la prisa aquí todo el mundo. Mierda. Cara voy, coño. Hay alguno más alejado, muerto, pero... Paso, la verdad es que paso. Pues libéralo tú, macho, que tienes mano. Es que vaya personaje, de verdad. ¿Tienes prisa por liberarlo? ¡Libéralo! ¡Libéralo! ¿No tiene cuchillo? Ahí encima de la mesa tienes uno. Mira, ni siquiera encima de la mesa. Ahí encima de la silla tienes uno. Ok. You get out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Este lugar la verdad es que es muy bonito, ¿eh? A mí me mola.
Alright, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe. Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yeah.
Espérate un momentillo, a ver. Segundito de nada. No se puede quedar aquí tirado, hombre. O sea, el señor que está muerto sí, claro, que no me hubiera disparado. Ese se queda ahí tirado. Pero lo que no se puede quedar tirado son las balas y ese reloj de bolsillo de oro. O sea, hombre, no se puede quedar todo eso ahí tirado, está feo. Vamos a ver.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up?
Hola. Hostia, porque nadie puede verme la cara, pero si me queda una cara.
You out of here.
Also soll ich mitkommen?
Vale. O sea... No sé. No sé qué decir, sinceramente. Mi cerebro ahora mismo está suprimiendo lo que acaba de pasar, en plan... O lo está suprimiendo o simplemente no lo asimila. Porque es demasiado absurdo. O sea, el caballo se acaba de comer una valla que le llegaba a la altura de la pezuña. Es decir,
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
pero no ha saltado porque no ha querido. Y al no saltarla, pues hemos hecho un salto mortal con tirabuzón.
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie
Geld?
gehört eine Goldmine.
Money.
Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even
How did someone...
Sie bringen mich zu deiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yep.
Lo que yo no entiendo es cómo se supone que lo estamos entendiendo si está hablando alemán, pero... ¿Vale? Una liebre menos. O sea, si no se ha comido un árbol, ha sido porque no ha querido. Porque yo le he dado para que fuera para la derecha y iba para la izquierda.
There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
¡Ya!
Du sagst du.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja,
Ein großer Mann.
ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you.
Hostia.
Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
Me encanta que Arturo haya hecho como ese mago de adiós y nadie estaba mirando. Así como adiós.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Yes.
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Tampoco sé muy bien dónde estamos, pero vamos. Capítulo 3. Clemens Point. Clemens Point. Trofeo ganado. Hacia prados más verdes.
Hi. Good morning.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yeah, just the way it is.
Hey, do you think... Do you worry... Do you worry that maybe we've lost our way?
How do you mean?
Oh, hey, Arthur. What you want, Micah?
Nothing. I'm just being civil, my brother.
Well, hello, then.
You really are a very charming man.
The world is changing, and I'm not making much sense, am I?
No. But somehow, you've summarized how I feel. It seems awful. Then, it seems the same as always. And then, it seems like there's just no other way. And I just...
We got out of worse situations than this. Done plenty of bad things that we've all forgotten about. Don't take Dutch's patter about redemption too seriously. We're doomed. Just like every other creature on this rock.
Este pedruco.
And we'll go down and fight.
Is that what you believe?
I don't know, son. I don't know what I believe. Apart from wishing I wasn't gonna find out sooner than I'd like. What do you think, Arthur?
I don't do too much thinking, Jose. Killers won't
Lo voy a matar.
I don't believe that for a second.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, Lemoyne wouldn't be my first choice, but this is a good spot.
Coño.
We have to keep the faith, right? What else is there?
Exactly. We ain't done until we're done.
You behaving there, O'Driscoll?
I'm not no Driscoll, sir.
Sure. How are the horses?
Okay. I mean, well, but they could be better.
I'm worried. They've been through a lot. If I had some burdock root, just a couple, I could knock up a poultice, could keep them well, and cure some ailments.
Burdock root?
Yes, that works best.
Okay. If I see some, I'll bring it you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sir.
Another new market for you, Mr. Strauss.
Yes, indeed. And away from Valentine.
Not that far away. Well, I should get back to it.
Thanks very much, Arthur.
Let's get back to it.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Let's go. You need some recreation, my boy.
Vamos a ver, Javier, cómo le da ahí al... Buenas, Iván Sierra. ¿Puedes saludar a Solomeo Paredes? Qué tío. Pero será Parkinson, ¿no? Muchísimas gracias por el follow, Paraguayito. Espérate, Paragallito. Paragallito.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along.
Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Vamos pues. Me rompió el culo. La del parkour. Hablando de parkour, has perdido un pedazo de salto. Una voltereta con tirabuzón que hemos hecho con el caballo.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard.
Sí, hombre, ya.
Or any of them back there. Oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that.
Hombre, como poderte te lo podrías haber partido. Te podrías haber partido muchas cosas haciendo parkour.
I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, We have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money.
Todo el mundo necesita dinero, Dutch.
Especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you.
¿Ha prohibido usar armas? ¿Cómo?
Play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
no buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Lol. Ha prohibido usar armas, pero ¿cómo funciona esa prohibición exactamente? Dentro de la... Entiendo que se refiere dentro del pueblo y ya está, ¿no?
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
¿Selani?
I've gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Selani. Lol, la han pillado.
Is this
Ah.
some country you have here?
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on.
No puedo ir más rápido, crack.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for?
Well, the Anderson boys?
Lo sabía. Es que lo sabía. Es que sabía que yendo por el de este del tren me iba a caer en algún momento. O sea, es que estaba seguro. No tenía ni la menor duda. Digo, esto de ir por aquí no me convence a mí.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best.
Wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Yeah.
You all are a goddamn goat. What are you waiting?
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Keep us close to the train.
Sí, coño, lo intento, pero es que el caballo me hace unos amagos que son estupidísimos. Pero vamos a ver. Es que no sé qué clase de retraso tiene este caballo, de verdad. Además, ya lo tengo cansadito. Nos la pegamos. Pero ¿por qué se para? Mi caballo está dejando de poder correr. No sé si lo sabe. No sé si es consciente de ello. Que se me cansa el caballo. Que no da más de sí. Crack. Y yo, llevamos a la altura del tren un rato. Si usted lo que quiere es que lleguemos a la parte de en medio, yo lo estoy intentando, pero el caballo, como comprenderán, no da más de sí. Y cada vez que me acerco al tren, se me frena. Así que no sé qué quiere que haga. Nada. Mira, me cago en la puta, ¿eh? Hala, ahora un desnivel. Ahí va uno. Los Anderson. ¿Qué ha pasado? Los hombres de Anderson han escapado de la jurisdicción de Grey. Bueno, ¿y qué hago? No soy mago. No hago magia, ¿sabes? No puedo correr más. O sea, que ya me dirás tú. Mira, me la ha cargado más atrás. Vale, vale. Mi puto sombrero. Está caído. Coge el puto gorro, no te quedes mirándolo. Madre mía, yo es que... ¿Pero qué haces? Madre de Dios, Arthur, ¿qué coño te pasa en el cerebro? No termino yo de... No sé. Otra vez, tío. Madre mía, de verdad. No me gusta repetir las cosas a mí. Es una cosa que a mí me encanta, vamos. A la mierda. Pero vamos a ver. Tiene un puto cuchillo, joder.
Come on. Tempting as it might be, do not kill him.
¿Qué está haciendo el señor policía que está ahí fuera esperando? Yo estoy flipando, de verdad. Sí, ¿no? Pues ven tú aquí, ayuda, gilipollas.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Ah, que lo tengo que coger también.
Bring him out here.
Abre un poquito más la puerta, crack.
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I
Is that
sincerely
him?
hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was
You're the boss.
I have to admit, I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
Estoy aquí ya. Parece ser que no solo es que haya prohibido usar las armas, sino que de hecho es que no puedo sacarlas. El juego no me permite sacar las armas.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Welcome to
There on your left
Rhodes.
is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do
Of
you
course.
need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, o sea.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
can't thank you enough. Where have you been? Around.
And where you stay?
I rented a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where do you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Otro tío mamador.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right.
Alright.
Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Vamos a pescar, qué coño. Great.
Why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
Vamos a mirar un momento el mapa. Vale. Antes estábamos aquí. Nos hemos ido abajo a la derecha. Esta parte de aquí, nuestro campamento creo que estaba aquí, puede ser. Sí, porque aquí hay un pequeño... No sé cómo se llama esto. No sé cómo se llama, pero vamos, sí. El campamento tiene que estar aquí. Segurísimo, vamos. Bastante cerca de la ciudad, la verdad. Armería. Carnicero. Bueno, vale, vamos a seguir.
Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Follow me.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Passing you.
Okay, go.
Oh, es precioso, ¿eh?
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Deeper waters.
Yes, over there on the shore.
Deeper waters. ¿Que vamos a coger la barca?
I'm
Madre
sure
mía.
nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck with stupid fish.
But what about stupid love and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
I think that's a bite. There he is. Arthur's got a bite.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Maybe if you caught a fish, we'd stop teasing you. You got a bite there, Arthur. You got something biting, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Yo estoy tirando para los lados, pero si es que no hace nada, no entiendo qué está pasando.
There, hooked him.
That feels like a bite. Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
Los están hinchando a pescar, ¿no? Por lo que veo.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
22 kilos.
To see that.
Good job, Arthur. Ah, I should have had that one. That'll grill
Esta la
up nice.
guardamos, ¿no?
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
There we go. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Madre.
Dear God, I might swim to shore.
You hooked him? Got one.
Yo, ¿por qué tiro el sedal tan lejos?
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Kaka went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave. She managed to have the last laugh.
You got a bite. Now reel it in, Arthur.
Not bad, Arthur.
Huh. Algo de eso.
Keeping that one, eh?
Allá al fondo hay uno grande. Que no sé... Ah, mira, ahora está más cerca. Es eso, que no sé si es un pez o es una serpiente, una anguila. No, parece una serpiente.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
Come on. You can have a break when we get back to camp.
Que no, que quiero pescar eso. Que no sé lo que es. Ahí está. Saca la caña, cabrón. A que me tiro. A que me tiro.
A pleasant dip? Now come on.
Todo lo cagable.
Will you stop messing around?
La verdad es que sí está haciendo un poco el tonto, no lo voy a negar. Pero ¿por qué no coge coge los...
Tired already?
Tú no serás el más gracioso, ¿no?
That was
Mira, se ve.
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you.
A ver.
Asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, 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 round. We
martial men that do our state's disdain. But we care for the merchantmen that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Vaya horror de canción, por Dios.
We should not let the folks back in. Indeed not.
Madre mía, esto sin una guitarrita por lo menos o algo. Uf. No se hace nada soportable. Uy, sí va bastante rápido. Alright. Alright.
I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Oh, that was fun today.
You didn't have to chase that train. What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a head.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
So he did. Bang, bang, bang!
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife! Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Ad are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth. You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, Robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Qué cabrona, ¿eh?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells him to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Right, what to do? ¿Qué ha sido eso? Ah, que me estoy quedando sin vida. Espera, que el núcleo de vida está a 0. Ay. La vidita. Voy a tomar una de estas. Descartar. Limpiar. Una galletica, algún trozo de pan también. Oh.
So what's the hold up here? What's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You're sure?
This time. There'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Greetings, amigo.
Hey, folks. Those are...
Bank of Rhodes.
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look.
Hey, mister.
It's some ointment, all right?
Oh. Apa, coño.
How do you do, sir?
Aquí no hay nadie. Qué bien.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
Alright. Enviar correspondencia.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Thank you.
Got the help talking about that boy you got killed.
Ay.
Oh, was I in your way?
Having fun, mister?
Pues sí que se estaba divirtiendo, ¿eh?
Hurry up already.
I'm working.
What is taking you so
Listen,
long?
lady, I got it all in the wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster.
¿Qué cojones?
That's a gale, all right.
I wish the wind would stop for just a minute.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
Things ain't so good. Had regular work.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I'm a Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Not lady.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair making cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us. Get up!
Pair of pants. Think you're landing Ricketts?
Oh. I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down!
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
The rocks!
Do that, folks. You okay there, Sadie?
Of course! Think I can't handle these fools? Told you I could shoot a gun!
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
There, see? Not many still standing now. All I want's paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches!
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
¿Usir qué? Ah, Springfield. Esto no se puede saquear por lo que veo. Esta señora no mete prisa. Me cae bien. Empieza a caer bien y todo. ¿Qué coño?
Here.
Why?
Because you
Wow.
got enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you want me to show those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance. Yep.
Wow.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
You saw those fish Hosea dropped off?
I did. Looks like a successful trip.
No, it didn't start off so good. Next time we run an errand together, remind me to pack more bullets.
Come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that wasn't kind of fun.
I guess. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay, then.
You okay, Uncle?
Yeah, gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can drum up some leads.
Well, do it quietly. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right, then.
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine. For now.
Yep. Should buy us a bit of time, I hope. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Sure.
¿Quién es el que está allí? ¿José?
We should go fishing again soon. That was fun.
Yes, I needed that. To clear the mind after everything.
My lord. Been quite a ride since Blackwater. Since that thing on the boat. You boys know all about that. At least, you know enough. Still trying to forget. Got my wings clipped there, then nearly got eaten by a pack of wolves. Maybe I should learn my lesson. Just hope Dutch has learned his. I love Dutch. Y'all know that. But we're bad men. We're fighters, I know.
But sometimes I start thinking about that girl. Well, Javier knows what we saw, and it weren't pretty. Ask Micah. Although he encouraged it, weren't pretty at all. I just hope Dutch was right when he said that we had to do it to survive. Sometimes you just gotta do really bad things, I guess.
Hey, I didn't tell Dutch about the little diversion on our supply run.
Why not? I'll fight any time and any place.
Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Sure.
You must be nervous, being this close to the water.
Oh, don't you start.
I'm just looking out for you. I posted that letter for you. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Anytime.
La señora ya la he saludado antes. Sí. Aquella es Sadie. Ese es Javier, ¿no? Ah, Charles.
Good job finding this spot. You found it too. I wouldn't have if you hadn't talked me into it. Well, I should get back to it. All right.
Alright. A ver, y ves cómo se está poniendo, ¿eh? Está dándole a la botellita ahí la mar de bien.
Always good to see you.
Yeah. Hi, Arthur.
You spoken to Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're lucky he made me come for you.
Contribuir. Yo tengo aquí unos cuantos. Tengo demasiados, no solo unos cuantos, sino demasiados. Ver unos cuantos dólares. Vamos a dar dinero. Espera. Hay otros cuantos. Una, dos. Todavía me queda más. Dale, dale. Vamos por 200. Lo mismo ya podemos mejorar algo, ¿eh? No, lo mismo no, casi seguro que podemos mejorar algo ya. Y por último... Ahí lo lleva. Ahora, libro de cuentas. ¿Tendremos algo nuevo? Barca del campamento. Pues eso es lo nuevo. Pues mira, primero vamos a meterle una mejora a todo esto. Toca mejorar también esto. Munición de las armas. Resistencias, vale. Y ahora podríamos mejorar también pues tónicos y licor. Bien. Y cierta variedad. Tabaco de mascar y productos de primera en lata. Ahí ya. ¿Y por qué no llegó a la potencia de fuego? Si no... Son 90, es lo más caro, la munición y las armas. Pero el siguiente debería ser el embarcadero. La barca del campamento, vamos. Vamos a hablar un poco más con la gente del campamento y cortamos. ¿Sí? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, vale. No, que ya sé lo que es. No. Déjalo. Quiero ver lo de la barba. No me voy a fitar, pero quiero ver la longitud de barba que tengo. Vale, vamos por 6. Vamos por 6. Quiero llegar a 10. Cuando lleguemos a 10, ya empezaremos a llevar la barba bien. Hasta que no lleguemos a 10, no voy a parar, no voy a cortar la barba. Combinaciones más raras que se pueden hacer. Vale, gracias. La verdad es que la longitud que a mí me gusta sería la 3. La 2 es demasiado poco. Y la 3 a lo mejor es mucho, pero no queda tan feo como la 2. Oh. Se resetea. Se resetean las balas del... De estas que llevas al pecho, vamos. Que no sale ahora mismo.
Like your new home?
I won't miss that other place, that's for sure.
Keep your nose clean.
If your nose clean. Me creía que era Javier Escuela. En otro momento, la verdad es que ahora mismo no se me apetece nada. Bueno, vamos, no se me apetece nada. Vamos a cortar ya, así que...
Well, that's nice to hear.
A ver qué hay por aquí.
Received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what you can turn that into.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
¿Habrán nuevas mejoras aquí? Ojo, ya puedo hacerme una...
Remember, you won't find something like this anywhere else.
Nice work, Pearson.
Hace ratos que podemos hacer y ya está. Sigue siendo lo mismo, ¿no? No hay nada nuevo como tal. Parece ser que no.
I think you're gonna be popular after that.
It makes you feel a bit more like home.
Mi tienda era aquella, ¿no?
Hey, mister.
Morning to you.
Morning to you. Bueno. Creo que me voy a poner de las provisiones. Está preciosa. A mí me encanta. Sobre todo con la barba queda genial. En fin. Bueno, pues nada, a dormirse. Pues nada, gente. A ver, hasta mediodía mismo. Pues nada, gente, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo y nos vemos en la siguiente. Hasta luego.